for your child's team. Does a teammate need help with transportation? Is the team trying to raise money for new uniforms? Is someone needed to organize a pizza party before the tournament starts? Maybe you can help. Number 4, try not to criticize the coach or the officials in front of your child. Hey, you're human, and there may be times when you need to vent, but be careful when and to whom you do it. Criticizing the coaching staff undermines its credibility and tends to put your child in the middle. And games are seldom won or lost because of an official's call. Remember, coaches and officials are objective. Most parents are not. Empower your child to talk with the coach about concerns. Everybody wants more playing time, and understandably so. But encourage your children to have that conversation with their coaches instead of you doing it for them. Giving teenagers the confidence and conviction to speak up for themselves is one of the greatest benefits of participating in high school sports. Number 6, focus on the life lessons your children are learning, not on win-loss records or how many points they're scoring. According to the NC2A, only about 2% of all high school athletes win a sports scholarship, and the average value of it is less than $11,000. But every child will benefit from the lessons they've learned as a result of participating in high school sports for the rest of their lives. It's difficult being the parent of a high school athlete. There's far more emotion and social pressure involved than is ideal. But if you follow these 6 pointers, not only will your children love and respect you, but so will their teammates and coaches. And you might even be named MVP. Thank you for your support of high school athletics in Indiana. Stay tuned now. The Indiana SRN game is next. Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
In today's fast-moving business world, effectively marketing your company takes hard work, creativity, and the right team. With over 40 years of experience, PIP has been enabling companies large and small to find success in achieving their business objectives. We understand the challenges our clients face. That's why we have a variety of print solutions suited to fit your every need. Whatever your printing request may be, from a quick turnaround on a company brochure for an upcoming trade show, a direct mail piece that needs to be designed, printed, and mailed, to complex marketing projects, PIP is sure to have the right print solution for you. Nothing grabs attention like a well-crafted sign. It can transform virtually any surface into an eye-catching experience, boosting your marketing appeal. From banners, posters, floor graphics, and window decals, to wayfinding and yard signs. We not only help with sign design and getting it installed, we also integrate them into your overall marketing strategy, designed to help you win. PIP also provides best-in-class integrated marketing solutions to help you make the most out of your next campaign. Our approach to marketing ensures that your strategy is seamlessly executed across all media, online and offline, so your business always looks its best. At PIP, we understand it takes a team to achieve business growth, and that's why we're here to help. Get to know PIP and let us make your world a better place.
the drive from Bryce Hoffman. So far, not too much foul trouble on either side. Nothing enough to write home about it.
Well, you got one on Allison, one on Hess, and one on Fryer. For Greenwood, you got one on Kincaid and one on Allen.
So, uno, all around.
Uno, that's right, that's right.
Into the game for the first time tonight is Romeo Eccles, the senior, got a start in the Park Tudor game. He has been replaced in that starting lineup with Gavin Hess back from that injury. Splitting the pair was Bryce Hoffman. Beech Grove facing a little bit of full court pressure on this attempt. And Bill, they're able to break it, but a good job coming up. And Eccles with the ball, left corner. Defense is all over him, out of bounds, last touched by the Woodmen.
Yeah, you know, the defense, they're kind of trapping him a little bit. And, you know, when you see your teammate being double teamed like that, you got to break free, you know, come out and help him out a little bit.
And Vinny Pick will be the trigger man on the baseline inbounds. Looking, surveying, and just has to get it out to his release. On the left side to Allison, back out to Vinny Pick. In between the circles is Eccles. Deep three is up. That is within range for John Parker, but he's going to miss that one. Rebound in a quick hustle. Thought about a deep one was Raker. They work it around, though, and they'll reset the offense, Bill.
Yeah, you know, I think Joe Bradburn said, no, you know, so that's why Raker threw it out.
Deep into the corner, too, Raker. It looks like a little bit of zone is being put on by Beech Grove. A little 2-3 zone. Try and protect that inside of the paint. A little man-to-man principles as they double team. High shot off the high post. Look at that one. A quick up and a quick in.
Devin Lester was able to connect on that, you know, when he almost got trapped again outside the three-point line.
Senior averages 5.6 points per ball game. Gets his first two of the night. Beech Grove back on offense. Minute left here in this opening quarter, and a turnover again. Back with it is the Woodmen. They make quick use of the dump down and a lay-in. Rashid Alemikon with a big-time deuce, the 6'2 sophomore, gets onto the board. Response, Allison, deep boy!
Twine! We'll give him a twine.
Give him a twine, baby. Big twine right there for Allison. We didn't expect that deep ball. We just saw it right there.
That's right. He's wide open. He's like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Working it around the perimeter. Now left side. Trying to find something on this last possession. Raker back left to Hoffman. In between the circles again is Lester. Now right side. They are going to take the last shot, it seems like, as we're under 15 seconds in the opening quarter. A little bit of crossover dribbles. Kincaid met by the defensive Parker. Better make a move quickly. Down to 5 seconds and a drive by Kincaid all the way in. Shot is too long. Pick with the rebound and a three-quarter court shot. Oh! Almost falls through. So after one, it's a thrilling first quarter. The score, 12 for Beech Grove in the home squad. Greenwood Woodmen, 11. And we are going to go ahead and step aside. And when we come back, second quarter action for you here on Indiana Sports Radio Network. Start of the second quarter here on Indiana Sports Radio Network. And Bill, we saw back and forth basketball, neither team creating much separation, if any at all.
Yeah, you know, Beech Grove's got a 1 point lead. Leading scorer, Jawan Allison, 8 points for the Hornets of Beech Grove.
Including one of those deep threes, unexpected but very much appreciated. Back on offense is going to be the home squad, the Woodmen. They working around the perimeter, the extending of the defense, and a dump down alley-oop attempt, almost laid in, would have been a pretty one. Instead, back quickly is Eccles. Eccles all the way, met at the rim and blocked by Brock Kincaid.
Brock Kincaid watched as Eccles drove and timed his jump perfectly to knock it out of bounds.
That was a big-time block, and now for the first time, you really hear that little student section over there for the Greenwood High School squad, and now Beech Grove back offensively.
Griffin Wade is in the lineup.
Big-time three-point shooter. First time he has seen the Pine, off the Pine and into the lineup tonight. Beech Grove tried to extend the lead. Now a good baseline take, and that's what you see at the young Gavin Hess, the senior, taking it with no vengeance.
Went right down along the baseline. Perfect pass. Put the ball up. Used a little bit of the backboard. That's what you want.
You know, a little spin, a little spinaroo.
A little spinaroo.
And now a full court pressure almost draws the turnover. Instead, Greenwood back with it. And this one is tipped and stolen by Vinny Pick. Pick fakes the pass left, goes right to Allison. And a little bit of it up and under. Would have been pretty. And then he gets the ball back, hesitates, and lays it up and in.
Juwan Allison is the man. I mean, he's in double figures already with 10 tonight. And, you know, just playing his hearts out like he did against Indianapolis Manual.
You know, he is quietly being the best player on this Beech Grove team. As we see the timeout taken, it was a quick one taken by Coach Joe Bradburn, and it was a fantastic one as well because his team right now is facing the largest deficit of the game.
Yeah, you know, Allison with 10, and, you know, he was a little cold early in the ball game, but once he found his rhythm, so look out for Allison now because he will just he's already set the stage.
Right.
So feed me some more. Who does that? Ezekiel Elliott. Feed me some more, right?
Feed me some more. And Ezekiel Elliott actually got completely denied against the Indianapolis Colts this past weekend. So I'm sure all the viewers are very happy to hear the Colts get randomly brought up on this broadcast. But we are back live here. And a deflection near steal into the game for the first time is Josh Copenhaver, three-point specialist for this Beech Grove team. So you look out on the court right now, you have Wade and Copenhaver, two three-point specialists. Eccles, a long, athletic defensive player. And then two great post players in Allison and Gavin Hess. This is a bona fide lineup. And Greenwood just trying to find something. And it is a deep three, which rims out.
Man.
Wade up there for the rebound. They're going to get a foul over the back called against Alemican.
That's going to be his first and the team's fourth. So, again, nobody in deep foul trouble yet for either ball club.
Full court press on both sides. Eccles breaks it up to Hess. Hess just skip pass. That's Wade's position. But nothing going into the high post. Allison back out to Wade. I thought he was going to take it.
I did.
Eccles baseline take instead is missed. Big rebound hauled in by big Gavin Dowling, and back come the Woodmen. Greenwood. Remember, 1-5 on the season. Lone victory against Greenwood Christian Academy. They have struggled ever since. A little bit of a new team trying to get old, and now Lemican gets a good look and a good take. Laying with the right hand, back within three are the Woodmen.
Yeah, you know, a nice, pass. And now, and now turnover.
Bad pass that time as they are looking to run. Slowing it down is Greenwood.
They had a man, Beech Grove had a man under the basket. They just couldn't, they didn't throw the pass high enough.
Skip pass, afraid to take that deep three is Raker. Instead, firing one up was Bryce Hoffman. He's going to miss, follows his miss, passes baseline. Raker, same spot, same result. Another miss. Hess with it, up to Eccles. And we are now under 5 minutes left in the first half. It's been a good first two quarters. Kim Mountain Pest Control for his quarter. The Burtner Electric second quarter here on Indiana Sports Radio Network. And a timeout will be taken by Beech Grove. And we will go ahead and take a timeout ourselves. 16-13, still a 3-point lead for the Hornets.
sportsmanship seedings required. Federally insured by NCUA. It may be intense, it may be emotional, but it's only a game. The Indiana High School Athletic Association reminds you of these sportsmanship tips. When an official makes a call, accept it. When a member of the opposing team makes a high school sports, pure spirit, pure sport.
We want to go ahead and mention a special thank you to Corn Homes for the pregame show, as Corn's manufactured homes since 1955. 1-800-624-9399. And, of course, the first quarter was brought to you by 439-5612. And then, of course, the second quarter brought to you by Burtner Electric, serving you as our #1 priority. Contact us, 317-773-7663. And, Billy, we are back live here. We also want to mention we are donating this game to Matt English and his family. And we want you to click that donate button on the Indiana SRN website. Remember, all proceeds will go to the family of Matt English. As a block and a save by Levican. What a great play by the Woodmen. And they're back offensively, and the crowd is now starting to get into it.
The crowd is into it, and I think that's what Coach Bradburn wants, is the crowd to get into this. And now what they need to do is try to find some points on this possession right here.
Working it around, nothing going. The defense has done a great job of a bending but not breaking scenario for Beech Grove. Copenhagen, a very good job on the top of that zone. Now a baseline 2 is going to stay long, tipped and hauled in by Brickley. Brickley quickly around into the corner. Copenhagen, a missile pass from Wade. Right back to Copenhagen. Catch and shoot three.
Twine, baby. He got it.
I like it. I like it. A big time three-pointer in the corner. Extends the lead to 6. Double pump three is missed by Greenwood. Coast to coast. The lay-in. Benny Pick.
Benny Pick right there. And now they're starting to build that momentum there, Brent.
8-point lead. Beech Grove is running. Riker response. Yes.
Oh.
That's a big-time shot by the 5'9 junior. We'll see if Beech Grove can get some more points of their own. Down to 3 minutes here in the first half, and a deep three is going to be very deep. And last touched. And it'll be a baseline inbound for Greenwood after the foul on the rebound by Vinny Pick.
Vinny Pick's first foul, the team's fourth, and you got 2:59 to go, so you're in pretty good shape right now.
Neither team has truly really drawn the ire of the foul, the ire of the whistle. It's been a very clean game up to this point, but a little bit of a 1-3-1 three-quarter court press put on by Beech Grove. Almost comes up with a steal. Instead of driving to the lane, hanging in the air, just throwing it off the backboard, and up with it comes the Hornets. Swarming into the front court, dumped down to Hess, tipped from behind. Hess gets it back, and he gets blocked by the bottom of the backboard. Somehow gets it back, almost lays it in, but it is Greenwood who comes away with it.
2 opportunities for Hess, and he couldn't connect on either one of them.
Met at the half-court line, almost close to a
he
turnover. Look at the dump down.
Right there to Dowling.
Gavin Dowling, right place, right time, lays it in easily. Ooh, Brickley thought about a deep one.
He did.
Copenhagen will take it instead, and it's going to rim out. Dowling with another rebound. He's giving the Woodmen some great minutes, and it's going to be back for Greenwood on the offensive side. They've continued to have a great response as the lead was pushed all the way to 8, back within 3.
Copenhagen is 1 for 2 on the three-point shot for Beech Grove.
Skip pass back and forth. Now trying to get it going
trapped.
back. Pick almost got a tip and a steal, and it's worked back out. Thinking about a deep one instead of baseline pass. Into the corner. That's a 3-ball. Long. Offensive stick back. Stays long, and now another stick back. So how many chances was that one, Bill? Not one, not two. 3. Quickly with the put up. Looks like that was Copenhagen. He's going to head to the free throw line. Copenhagen not known to truly head to that foul stripe a lot. But instead it's going to be a foul called against Price. Now Copenhagen heads to the line. Fantastic three-point shooter. We already saw him knock one down earlier in the game.
Chance to add to it now. He's got 3 points on the night.
They really need these free throws as this one's going to hit every part of the rim and roll out. That stick back by TJ Price of Greenwood brought them back within one.
And, you know, it looked like that shot by Copenhagen was going to go in. Like you said, went all the way around, but not through the hoop.
The rim's a bit unkind in the last couple possessions. Now Copenhagen again off the back of the iron. That one was no good. Now a chance for the Woodmen with 1 minute and 6 seconds left in the opening half to go into halftime with a lead.
They've not had the lead yet tonight.
Baseline drive, Price kicks it out, and it dumped down. Lemmican had it. A wide open lane to the basket. They'll work it around instead, under 50 seconds.
See, that's the detail right there that they were talking about. You had the shot, go ahead and take it.
Now look at this one.
Oh, my goodness.
Right into the body. You're talking about two left tackles going at it. It was Gavin Dowling straight into the body of Josh Fryer in the lead, back to the Woodmen. Would you imagine those two lacing it up out of a three-point stance? Oof. Down to 20 seconds left. Pick, eyeing the defense all the way down, laying short, tipped around. Greenwood has it. A quick pass up, down to 9 seconds. Skip pass.
And there's a steal by Allison.
Take it back and
get it. Jawan Allison puts Beech Grove up at halftime.
That was a big-time take, as you mentioned, Bill. 23-22. It was a pick six, if you will, and the junior will take it into halftime with a 1-point lead for the Hornets. As we continue to look at what the two teams have been able to bring so far in the basketball game, 23-22. It's been a 1 to 2 point game, stretched out to 8 at 1 point, but it seems as if Beech Grove was starting to have something, and a huge response by Greenwood.
Yeah, their defense stepped up. Greenwood's defense stepped up. You know, they kind of using maybe a little pressure in the backcourt, trapping them a little bit. You know, Beech Grove didn't have an answer, you know, but then they built that lead to 8. I thought, okay, they're on the run. Here comes that stingy defense of Greenwood again.
It was defense leading to offense. When you look on the other side, Beech Grove might be hurrying up a little bit too much rushing on the offensive end. They have not been able to find the gel, find the calm within themselves. We'll see what halftime can bring. Coach Renfro can corral the troops and say, guys, you know what? We didn't have the greatest first half out there.
Right.
We can play way better than this, yet we still have a 1-point lead.
You know, and I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to come out in that second half. You just got to take care of the ball, work it around, find the shots, you know, and have crisper passes. I don't think the passes were as crisp as they should have been in that first half for Beech Grove.
Also want to remember to mention the donate button on Indiana Sports, IndianaSRN.org donate button. Proceeds go to the Mad English family, and we love them, and we love the Beech Grove community. A good first half. And I tell you what, they've got a budding great player in Jawan Allison. The 6'3 junior is special.
Yeah, he's got 12 points already in this first half. He scored 26 against Manual, I believe.
Yes.
So he's on pace to go over that tonight.
But it is now time to set it back to the studios for the halftime show. When we come back, we're going to wrap up the first half and bring you second half action here on Indiana Sports Radio Network.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 21 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
How does a good man become even better? By working out? Or by working his way up the corporate ladder? By changing his diet? Or by changing his style? By traveling the world? Or by staying perfectly still? For 300 years, we've helped good men become the best versions of themselves through a dedicated fraternity and by taking an oath to live a life of integrity, service, and brotherly love. Men who are as committed to each other and their families as they are to our noble cause. In the end, we don't just make men better, we make them Masons. Not just a man, a Mason.
Back live here at Greenwood High School. Brent Young alongside the sheriff, the general, the man,
No.
the myth,
No.
the legend.
No.
As you get a good look at all the 2 liters that Alec Stevens, our cameraman, won earlier. He knocked down 15 straight 3-point shots to win all of those 2 liters that they're wheeling off into his car. But that is a different story for a different time. 23-22, as this is now the halftime show brought to you by Lawrence Baking Company. And talking about Lawrence Baking Company, that reminds me of some other tasty location that has fantastic food, and that is Aspen Creek Grill, and that makes me hungry for the Aspen Creek Grill trivia question.
Go for it, man.
You ready?
Give it to me.
Here we go. Who is the highest scoring player in IHSAA history? We've got some stats for you. He wore number 32. He played from 1987 to 1990, and his career stat was 3,134 points. Tweet your answer to @IndianaSRN with the hashtag Aspen Creek Trivia, and we will draw the winner from all the correct answers, and the winner will get a $25 gift card to Aspen Creek Grill in Noblesville, Indiana, and the winner will be notified by our SRN sports team Sunday afternoon. And of course, as Coach Keith Myers wants me to remind everybody, Pow Wow Shrimp.
Oh, baby. That's making me hungry. You know, I wonder if they'll be open when we get off the air here.
I am hungry.
We can make a quick trip to Noblesville.
You know what?
Give them a call ahead.
Okay.
Powwow Shrimp will be there in about
Let me get
15
50 orders of the Powwow Shrimp to go. You know, I do need to remind you, we had someone that was very close to setting the record last year for the most points scored in the IHSAA history. Currently plays at Indiana University.
Yeah.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Romeo, where art thou?
So he is not.
He's down at Bloomington, baby.
He's not the answer to the Aspen Creek Grill trivia question. So it's got to be someone else. Go ahead and tweet that answer to @IndianaSRN. And remember, we are coming to you live here on IndianaSRN.org, where you are always in the game. And Bill, we've got ourselves a game.
We do, and Jordan Brickley has not scored, but Jawan Allison is the man of the hour in that first half with a total of 12 points on the night. Beech Grove, they were in three-pointers. They were 2 of 5, 8 of 18 from the two-point line, and 1 for 4 from free throw line. For Greenwood, they were 1 of 6 from three-point line, 8 of 13 from two-point, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line.
It's a 23-22 lead for Beech Grove. They will get the ball first. I want to thank you for listening to the Lawrence Baking Company halftime show. Fresh baked donuts every day, 317-897, and whoa!
Oh!
897-685-0. Before I could get that off, we almost saw an alley-oop throw down by the man of the myth, Jelon Allison. Instead, it missed. And back comes Greenwood. That's one of those set plays out of the halftime where you try to just get the crowd out of it.
Tried to get him out, and they just couldn't do it. And then last touch by Hess, and out of bounds to Greenwood.
You know, Bill, what did you see in that first half that, you know, Beech Grove did well? And, you know, what do they need to embellish in order to build the lead?
Once the Greenwood got a lead a couple of times, Beech Grove was able to answer the call. And that's what that's what built this 1-point lead here at halftime. You know, and they stayed the course.
Yes.
They didn't get shook.
The Greenwood Woodmen working it around and finding a wide open three at the top of the key. And that is the result. If someone is that wide open, Bryce Hoffman nails it. A big-time shot and a 2-point lead now for the Woodmen. And a Euro step. Went from Spain to France. Laid it in. Not close. But a good take by Vinny Pick.
Yeah, Vinny Pick, he tried to, fake him one way, go the other way. Not enough there.
You know, the Euro step is something that has become quite a big part of the game, and Vinny Pick just showed you why. You can get a lot of space in just a couple of steps. Working it around, Beech Grove back offensively into the lane, tipped and stolen back. Greenwood now in the running transition. Dumped down, having to pass it back out, and almost a travel instead, laying it up way too hard off the glass. It's going to be back for Beech Grove. The Hornets in Brickley, bowling through like a running back, wide open three.
Wide for Johnny Parker.
Johnny Parker, the transfer from Bloomington Lighthouse. A great story there. Went to Lighthouse because that's where his father is the AD at. Came back after he was there last season, averaged around 24 points per game. Now he's back here and leading this Beech Grove team. Turnover back to the Hornets.
Hoffman tried to drive, had the ball tipped, and it went off his leg out of bounds to Beech Grove.
The Beech Grove Hornets with that 1-point lead right back, trading a couple of 3-point buckets to begin this second half. Now a drive by Parker, kicked out the Vinny Pick, baseline take. Right back out to Parker, up fake, dump down, Vinny Pick.
Got it, Vinny Pick right there. Talking about donuts, got the sweet roll, didn't he?
Ooh, I like that. That was smooth. That was very smooth. You could get some of those fresh at Lawrence Baking.
Oh, yeah, baby.
You know, this is actually the Morales Group third quarter. You were just building a great future for me, thinking of donuts. Now Vinny Pick with a rebound. Up quickly.
Whoa.
Brickley, a lot of contact.
And there is a player for Greenwood down. He's slow getting up.
It looks like that is number 12, Brock Kincaid. You know, they slam that backboard. That, you know, it's one of those plays where when you hit the backboard like such, either you count the goaltending or you get a technical foul call. So it looks like they're actually saying that.
Is there some blood out there?
Wow, they might be telling him he has to come out just because he was slow to get up. They're saying he looks a little woozy. So coming out of the game will be Kincaid. Back on to the game, who did not start in the second half, was Matthew Allen. As that's going to be Allen back into the game here. Free throw, no good. Brickley missed a big one against Park Tudor the other night.
Yes, yep. And now he missed this one. Sink it in there, Jordan.
And he will.
There you go.
Second one is as smooth as butter.
Oh, I like it.
I like it too.
Yeah, you know. And I like the way he heard me. I said, sink it, Jordan.
Sink it, Jordan.
Went
sunk it.
Went right in there.
You know, you brought up Coach Hecklinski earlier. You know, he says, bend the knees, smooth with the shot. Nice. Fire shot. Right side. It's a wing.
A wing?
Way out of his comfort zone is Gavin Dowling. He'll pass off to Matthew Allen. Allen almost loses it. Brickley with the high defense. Right into that front row. Meets the Fryer family down there. Instead, it's going to stay with the Woodmen. And the Woodmen finding themselves back down by 4. They've been able to answer the call every time they got down by more than one possession.
We tried to tell Grandma Fryer that she's going to be on TV. She said, oh, no.
A nifty behind the back pass right back into the hands of Allen. Allen, he had a decent first half, but right now the Woodmen can't get anything going. Vinny Pick with the hard help defense from behind. They're going to get Pick with the foul, I do believe. Oh, wow, no, they're going to call way off the ball foul. This one's going to be going against John Parker. So, that's going to be a sideline inbound.
Well, that's okay because that's only Johnny's first foul. So, we're okay with that. 4:37 to go. You got a 4-point lead. And again, Brent, still no rhythm to this ball game.
Correct. And then, of course, now is the time to mention third quarter brought to you by Morales Group. Building better futures one store at a time. 317-472-7600.
Got to build them futures one at a time. Way to go, Morales Group.
It's time to go back right side with the drive. Hanging, passing it left into the deep corner. And now a shot is up in the lane, and it falls through. A big-time take and a big-time finish by Devin Lester. Back quickly is Rickley. Tipped and stolen by Olemican. No one in front of him. Lay in good.
Wow. That gives him 6 points on the night now.
We mentioned the fact that this Greenwood team responds when they get down, and they have responded the last two possessions.
They have, and they've tied this ball game. I believe that's our second or third tie of the night.
Yeah.
So, it's a give and go, and it may come down to whoever's got the ball last, Brent, who's going to win this ball game.
Right now it was Gavin Hess with the ball and a good take, drawing the foul. Heading to the free throw line will be Hess. Hess plays with a little bit of fire, a little bit of a chip on his shoulder.
That was Hoffman's foul. That is the foul was on 24.
Yep, that's been Matthew Allen picking up the foul.
Matthew Allen, that's right.
First free throw is missed by Hess, and you saw a good look at Renfro just walking by, a little frustrated with the missed free throws. Hess another free throw, and this one will be good. Splitting the pair on the last two trips is the Beech Grove Hornets. Back into the game is going to be Ian Raker. Raker hit a couple threes from the corner spot, but it'll be a baseline inbound.
Hoffman takes a seat.
Under their own basket, nowhere to go. They just have to get into the safety valve. Good full court pressure being put on. Kincaid gets it up quickly to Raker. Right into the corners, Matthew Allen back out to Brock Kincaid. They'll reset the offense. Under 3:40 here in this third quarter. Brent Young and the man, the myth, the legend, Billy Ludlow on my right side. We are high up in the bleachers, right next to where this camera is located. So,
got bumped as he made his drive toward the basket, but I like the way the officials took Kincaid and took him out of the game because they realized he got a little shook, so you got to take him out. Err on the side of caution.
You do.
Good job, guys.
You do. Ball is worked back inbounds, and Matthew Allen will track it down. Allen passes it back off to Brock Kincaid. We've got a special announcement to make at the next dead ball, but live action. Raker in the corner, passes it back. Now right side, Allen. This is where the defense really looks great for Beech Grove. Taking away those driving lanes, forcing a deep two, which misses, and now on the baseline, it'll be back to Beech Grove. And, I wanted to talk about what we have special for you here on IndianaSRN.org. Coming up is the City Alliance Girls, the city tournament. That is Thursday and Friday, January 10th and January 11th here on IndianaSRN.org. Great dump down, and Hess, almost finished the three-point play. Instead, it's going to be a foul called. That's who they give this one to, and it's going to be against Matthew Allen. That's his third.
That is his third.
And then, Bill, of course, it is the Boys City Alliance tournament, and that is Saturday, January 19th, is the semifinals, with the finals coming up on Monday, January 21st. So a big thank you to the City Alliance for allowing Indiana SRN to carry those games.
You know, we've done those games throughout the years, and you know, it's a good time. You see a lot of good basketball.
Yep, our 5th straight season covering the City Alliance semi and the finals, and we've also sprinkled in a couple of games along the way leading up to those finals. We had I tell you what, one of my greatest games I've ever broadcasted as it's splitting the free throws was the City semifinals. As a deep 3 is up, it's going to be missed by Raker, but a putback right there, right place, right time, Bryce Hoffman. Gosh, Greenwood has come to play. It is knotted up at 31 apiece. A high pass out, and Allison cannot finish the little 3-foot bunny.
Looks like Allison's struggling like he did to start the ball game, but we're about 6 minutes into this third quarter.
And you know, we cannot dismiss the level of brevity, the level of emotion that is out there in every single Beech Grove player and Beech Grove coach. Just a lot of added emotion in today's basketball game, and sometimes maybe it takes 3 quarters to get completely settled back in. But Greenwood looks good. Greenwood looks like they have come to play with the defense stepping up on this possession for Beech Grove. Dump down low and a quick taste baseline. Amidst the pressure, just throwing it up towards the basket was Gavin Dowling, and he'll head to the free throw line after the foul on Gavin Hess.
That's going to be Gavin's second foul. So, you know, and again, you look at the fouls, really nobody in bad shape here.
No. A little Gavin on Gavin battle right there. The victor goes Gavin Dowling. As Hess will come out. Josh Fryer back in. Copenhaver back in. Knocked down that big 3 earlier. Also out there on the court for Beech Grove is Griffin Wade. And Romeo Eccles making a return. Joanna Allison finds that rebound at the tip. That is what he is very good at. Allison going to get caught with a double dribble. Yep.
He knew what he wanted to do.
Yep.
The body just had and the feet.
You know, he
went the other direction.
Put the ball down, tried to do a quick fake, and then put the ball back down. That's a double dribble every time. And it's a 1-point lead for the Woodmen. Minute 30, 90 seconds ticking away here in this third quarter. Billy, neither team getting any separation.
No, you can't. They're not able to work that ball in. Stingy defenses on both sides of the ball tonight.
Relatively low scoring. Remember, this is the same Beech Grove team that put up 100 points in their opening night victory against Greenfield Central, and a tip from behind it. A foul on Griffin Wade. That's the 4th foul of the second half, 14th foul. So foul trouble, not really, as you mentioned, too much of a problem. But if it continues to add up, you're going to see the bonus early.
He just bumped him with the body a little bit. If he would have able to keep the separation a little bit, he would have had the turnover.
Greenwood has it again as they're working around the perimeter. 2-3 zone put on by Beech Grove. And Coach Joe Bradburn, in his second season with Greenwood, has to be very pleased.
Yeah, you know, and I think, you know, there's 50 seconds to go, and they may just hold this thing for the last shot here, Brent.
I think that would be the smartest idea, which brings me to my next point. No shot clock in the state of Indiana high school basketball.
As it should be.
Wow.
No shot clock.
Different discussion for a different day. We're down to 30 seconds. They have eaten 45 seconds on this possession. Actually, I believe they've eaten a minute on this possession, and a drive foul is called. And now it's going to add up. See, Copenhaver will pick up the 15th foul. 2 more fouls, and they're in the bonus. 24.5 left on the clock.
Copenhagen, that's his first foul of the night.
So not really any personal foul issues, just more team fouls starting to trickle up towards that number 7.
I've seen teams do this, what Greenwood's doing. I've seen it in Cecina where they'll hold it for the very last second.
Wow, what is this? A step back 3 is missed. Over the back is going to be called. That was way over the back. Devin Lester. Lester got hit right where it hurts. He's going to be all right. 1.8 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be catch and shoot situation for Beech Grove.
Dowling was way out there, man. If that thing went, this place would have gone crazy.
That was like a Kobe shot, one of the shots where you just lean back, fire it up, and say Kobe into the hands of Parker. Parker, as the buzzer sounds, a little bit off to the left. Heading into the fourth quarter, we've got a dandy for you here on IndianaSRN.org. It is a 32-31 lead for the host Greenwood Woodmen over the Beech Grove Hornets.
How does a good man become even better? By working out? Or by working his way up the corporate ladder? By changing his diet? Or by changing his style? By traveling the world? Or by staying perfectly still? For 300 years, we've helped good men become the best versions of themselves through a dedicated fraternity and by taking an oath to live a life of integrity, service, and brotherly love. Men who are as committed to each other and their families as they are to our noble cause. In the end, we don't just make men better, we make them Masons. Not just a man, a Mason.
8 minutes left on the clock here from Greenwood High School in Greenwood, Indiana. Almost a near steal by Parker. It's that sagging zone with man-to-man principles and a touch. A ticky-tack foul by Parker is the first whistle we get here in the McIntyre Imaging fourth quarter.
You know, Parker reached around. Every time you do that, you're going to get called for the foul.
And he got tacked with one there. McIntyre Imaging, we take pictures of everything. Call us 317-997-9570. Hello, Rick McIntyre, our man. Love me, Rick McIntyre. Brent Young, Billy Ludlow, in what has been a whale of a game. A lot of emotion coming into this one for the Beech Grove Hornets. And then, of course, a lot of question marks coming into this one for the Greenwood Woodmen, 1-5, and neither one has been able to have any separation. Olemican kicks it back out right side to Raker.
Greenwood outscored Beech Grove 10-8 in that third quarter.
10-8, Bill. Very low score. The Woodmen can't get anything going on this offensive possession. Need a little bit more trapping up at the top if you want to draw some turnovers if you're Beech Grove. Instead, it's a big kick into the corner, and Raker, three-ball,
man.
corner pocket, bingo.
That's his second three-pointer of the night.
And he kind of just sits out there.
Yeah.
It's kind of exactly where he's been the entire ball game, and a skip pass for Beech Grove. Raker extends the lead to 4, the first double-digit lead of the game. And Copenhagen met at the apex and denied. But a foul is called against Gavin Dowling.
That's going to be Dowling's first foul.
I think I have a replay for you. Look, wide open in the corner, Raker. He's been standing in that same corner, whether it's on the near side or the far side, all night.
You got to know where your man's at.
Copenhagen knocks down the first of 2. Copenhagen, of course, is the big-time three-point specialist. Knocked one down earlier in the ballgame.
Gives him 4 points now.
Brings the lead back down to 3. Second, swish.
Nothing but net, right, baby?
Nothing but nylon. Tickles the twine.
Oh, twine.
That's so you're here for, baby. Right side, Greenwood now. It's another skip pass right down to Raker. Met with the double team, and that almost drew the foul. I don't know what's called here. Was that a timeout taken while the ball was in the air?
Oh, you can't do that, can you?
That was a timeout taken while the ball was in the air.
I don't know how they got. Wow.
I'm not sure how that timeout was called either. But a little discussion. You see Renfro voicing exactly what we were saying is they are going to reward the timeout. 30 seconds. Let's keep it right here. How about that? You cannot call a timeout when the ball is in the air like that, but somehow they gave it to us.
But here's the thing. It's like football. When the play clock goes down, we think it's, delay a game. When Riker had it in the corner, Bradburn might have said, hey, timeout, timeout. He called for the timeout as he let the pass go.
So a smart decision by Riker. By Bradburn. He saw, hey, this is almost a turnover.
Right.
Just like you said, almost a penalty play. Would have been a pick six opportunity as well for Beech Grove. Instead, it is down low, passed in, and Raker has it. He'll pass it off back into the corner. Double team, there's the trap and a steal. Parker, lay in, no.
Oh, but got his own rebound, but got fouled by Dowling.
And tried to put it back up and in, but you mentioned it, got fouled. Now his chance at the free throw line. Dowling, it's a big body down there. You get him off his feet and you go into it, you're going to draw the foul. Strong man on the post. Free throw's good for Parker. Big time shot for John Parker.
That's the lead to 1 now.
Yes.
Chance to tie it up. Still a lot of basketball to go here, Brent. A lot of basketball
to go. As you mentioned, 35-34. One more free throw and it's good. Knotted back up at 35 apiece.
That's about our 4th or 5th tie tonight there, Brent.
It has been a game of runs. Now we see that 1-3-1 defense where they trap. And it's going to lead to a good pass, good dump down to the lane is good.
TJ Price.
A great find as Price was cutting to the basket and Dowling laid it right where his man could have it. Now it's Copenhagen thinking about the deep three. Then working it back out to Parker. This game has become highly contested. 37-35. Eccles passes it down to Copenhagen, who has it into the corner. 2-3 zone now put on by the Woodman. Fryer loses it, gets it back.
Oh.
Flip shot is no good.
The big guys going at it. Fryer and Dowling. Fryer couldn't come up with it.
You see Juwan Allison as well as Vinny Pick. And Gavin Hess getting ready to check in at the next dead ball. And another dump down. Blocked! Blocked from behind. Put back up. No good. Another chance at it. This one is good.
Oh, my goodness. How many times you going to give them? At least 4 times.
Dowling finally finds the bottom of the bucket. That's going to lead to a timeout by Coach Mike Renfro. 39-35. A full timeout is taken. And we're going to step aside with a 4:40 left in the ball game. And it's a 4-point lead for the Woodlands.
Your home and office make up a big part of your world. Sometimes trying to manage it all on your own can make you feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. And when the weight of the world is on your shoulders, you need a strong back or two to come to your rescue and haul your stress away. You need the College Hunks. Whether it's time to clear some space for new memories, to reinvent the room around you, or to simply pack up and move into a fresh new beginning, you can count on the Hunks to bear your burden so you don't have to. Let us move you today.
Welcome back live here from Greenwood High School. I want to remind everyone out there, IndianaSRN.org. I want you all to like us on Facebook, Indiana SRN, and subscribe to our YouTube channel where you will never miss a game. All the upcoming games here on the webcast will be shown on that YouTube channel. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Like Indiana SRN, building the monster. It's got legs, it's got a tail, and I tell you what, it's growing.
It is growing, and we like it. Keep liking us, baby.
And
Keep liking us.
Of course, go to IndianaSRN.org. Hit the donate button. Tonight, all proceeds will be going to the family of Matt English, and a deep three is missed by Parker. Up with it is the Woodman. A pass down low. Oh, my gosh. Like a quarterback, like a safety. And the spin cycle. Parker again. Spin cycle off of Greenwood. Baseline inbounds.
Went off of Dowling.
Wow.
What a twist turn there by Copenhagen.
And watch this. This was the play again. Back to the well. Offensive rebound. And now the lay-in was by Dowling. That was what gave them the 4-point lead. A foul underneath the basket. That's going to be one in the bonus now for Juwan Allison.
It's going to be on Lester. That's going to be his third.
And now Juwan Allison a chance to get back within 2. One in the bonus.
He's been cold this second half.
Hot.
But he's hot now.
Big
and
first free throw.
All of Beech Grove's points this quarter via the free throw.
That's one way to get him. Oh. I sure hope they don't call anything here. Copenhagen slow to get into that box position, but they allow him to go. Allison with the free throw. And it's good. 2 for 2 for Juwan Allison, and those are both very big, Bill.
14 points on the night for Allison.
And just carving through that full court press is Greenwood. The Woodman, deep 3.
Oh, it was down there
all
deep.
The way down and out. And then Price, the stick back and 1. Wow.
Hoffman had the big deep 3. It was in there, but it rolled back out. But TJ Price was able to get the rebound, put it in.
Here's a replay of that one. Deep 3, Price meets it at the top. No one boxed him out. Gets the foul and the stick in. The free throw is good. The lead is 5. The largest of the game for the Woodmen.
And that's 5 points for Price, too.
Beech Grove, a take baseline, skip pass out to Parker. Parker met defensively, no foul called, and now it's going to be on the floor, and they're going to say out of bounds. Last touch by John Parker. A lot of contact. And it was say maybe you didn't have full possession of the basketball.
And it was right along the Beech Grove bench, too, and apparently it was a good call because no debate from the Beech Grove coaching staff.
Back with it is Greenwood, and there's no one there by Price. Price with the up fake, and the lay-in is good. Price is taking over this basketball game.
All right, if you're Beech Grove, you got to settle down, get some points on this possession.
Dumped down to Hess, immediately double teamed. Pass out is tipped out of bounds.
Again, the passes, I just can't emphasize, they're not crisp enough, Brent.
They are not. Sideline, works it in. Brickley, dribble, pass left wing, back out to Brickley. Thought about a deep one. Copenhagen, catch, shoot, 3. Nope. They needed it, and now over the back foul against Pick. Free throws on the other side. Devin Lester, all the way across the court, will have a chance at 1 in the bonus. Lester, the 6'1" senior, has been quiet, but a chance to gain more points at the line.
He's not been there tonight, so let's see if we can.
Lester's cold.
There you go.
Very cold. Back iron and rebounded by Allison. We're down to 3:14. Dip down low. Gavin Hess. Wow.
Oh, no.
Offensive foul is called underneath the basket. Off the catch from Gavin Hess. And that is all I'm going to say about it.
Wow, that was a close one right there. But, you know, we're sitting way up high, and you got the 3 officials down low, so.
And you know, another thing that I'm going to say is also, if there was a restricted zone, he is camping inside of that restricted zone. Either way, I digress. It is now a inbounds pass underneath the basket. Another quick look at the Aspen Creek Grow question. Who is the highest scoring player in IHSA history? He wore number 32, played in 87-90, 3,134 points. And now Allison with the steal, the stick in, no good, lay back. Gavin Hess is too strong for the tip. I'm going to say that was Matt English that tipped that one in.
It was.
From the heavens, 44-39, and the foul is called. Ticky-tack, ticky-tack, tick-tack-toe.
So was that Vinny Pick that put that one back in?
I'm not sure. I think it was 2 hands on 1.
We're going to give it to Vinny.
We'll give it to Vinny Pick. But at the line is Bryce Hoffman. Hoffman is going to make the first. Double bonus the rest of the way for the Greenwood Woodmen. They have a 6-point lead, a chance to get to 7 with this free throw attempt. And they will. Very smooth for the 6'1" junior. And now the Beech Grove Hornets, a bit of a hole. 7-point is the deficit, and Vinny Pick into the lane, hangs in the air, has it blocked.
Oh, man.
Now a foul's going to be called. Incidental tripping. Incidental tripping. And they're going to call the foul against Jawan Allison.
That's what they call in hockey, isn't it?
All right.
So that's Jawan's 4th foul, Brent. You cannot lose him.
You know, it's incidental tripping. He was trying to run away. And at the free throw line, the first free throw is good for TJ Price. And TJ Price's 4th quarter has been a revelation for the Greenwood Woodmen.
8 points in this quarter.
Unbelievable. Second free throw is good. That's now going to be taken back. Beech Grove with the basketball. Almost losing it was Vinny Pick. They get it up quickly to Brickley. Brickley passes it back left side. They've got to move quickly. Baseline, Hess hangs in the air. Can't finish the lay-in. Allison's stick back is good.
Way to go, Jawan. Way to stick with it, baby.
They need a lot of those, and they need them quickly. A baseline drive, and they're going to get a foul on Vin Pick. Foul on Vin Pick, and that is going to be another one against the junior.
That's going to be his 3rd. Trying to use that sideline over there as another defender, but got called for the foul.
Yep, he's saying that he was straight up and down. Got him with the body. At the line, it is Bryce Hoffman, and he has a beautiful looking stroke.
He's 3 from the free throw line right now.
Chance to be 4 for 4, and he is. Huge trips to the line, and the lead back out to 9. The Woodmen playing defense now. Brickley loses it in the lane, and a late foul call. Whew. Sarcastic applause.
We'll go to 1-1 now for Beech Grove.
1-1, as you mentioned, and that's only the 2nd foul against Bryce Hoffman. And Brickley, important free throws. He's had a lot of these important trips to the line.
He's only got 1 point tonight. Here's a chance to cut into that lead now.
The senior. Big trip. First is good.
That's what you got. You got 2:13 to go. Got to get that.
More. Yep.
Got to get that defense going now.
You do.
Sink this one. Put the pressure on the inbound pass. Force a turnover.
And you see a little bit of
cherry or apple.
This is the greatest thing for these players. They want to eat up that sweat. Gavin Hess fell down. Eat up that sweat on their sneakers. You got the squeak like the old Nike basketball commercials. You know, But Beech Grove needing this free throw. A lot of time left in this basketball game. 2:13 to get back within 7. Brickley sinks them both. 50-43. A dandy of a finish.
Put the pressure.
Vinny Pick on the ball defense, passing left and breaking through is Greenwood.
Hey, you got to trap him.
The Woodmen somehow find a man, and a lay-in is good by Hoffman.
Hoffman broke free.
Pick back, now Brickley into the lane. Shot is up, no good, foul is called. Brickley will head back to the stripe.
Dowling.
I believe they are going to give this one to Dowling. Oh, nope.
Nope, Hoffman.
Hoffman.
That's his 2nd.
Brickley at the line.
Come on, Jordan.
First free throw's good.
All right.
You know, and we take a look here, just finding a way to break through the full court press, finding a cutting Hoffman and laying it up. A good job by the junior, Bryce Hoffman, and a good job by the senior, Jordan Brickley, responding with 2 free throws. A tip by Brickley, now a scramble on the ground. He's got a turnover, and a timeout is taken by the Beech Grove Hornets. 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Bill, let's set the scene. 52-45. It's been a 4th quarter semi-dominated by the Greenwood Woodmen. They have found ways to score the basket, whether it is a second chance points or at the free throw line or breaking the press and finding the man open underneath the basket. But now it's a 7-point game, minute 49.
You got
the ball.
You got the ball. You don't need a three right now. You got a minute 49. You do not need a three. You got to work it down. Maybe get a shot, score it, get fouled, get your 3 points that way.
Bill, do you like the way that they have been able to aggressively play defense, not pick up too many fouls?
I think so, yeah.
Keep that up, or do you foul right away?
Well, you don't have anybody, except for maybe Juwan Allison. You don't want him fouling anybody, but you got to find their weakest foul shooter if he's on the floor.
Ball is worked in. Hess has it. We'll work it back out to Brickley. 2-3 zone still for Greenwood, and a bad pass, almost tipped and stolen. It was out of bounds, last touch by Bryce Hoffman, so 8 seconds trickle away and no look at the basket at all.
That's what you wanted coming out of a timeout.
Beech Grove, sideline inbound, Vinny Pick gets it into Brickley. Brickley at the volleyball line, looking for someone. He'll find it left side to Wade, back out to Brickley. They've got to work quickly, though.
You do. You're wasting too much time.
Pick drives baseline and a good foul call as Pick will head to the line. That is going to be a foul picked up by Devin Lester.
And that is his fourth is what I've got. And they've got him for 3. So, okay, we'll stay with the 3. How's that?
It's okay, Bill.
Come on, Vinny.
Pick short. Vinny Pick at the line gives me a good chance to say a special thank you to Jimmy Pick, our man who helps us out with everything Beech Grove. Shout out to Pick, and now Vinny Pick is going to miss 2. A battle for the rebound, great hustle, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Greenwood.
Vinny Pick missed them both, but then when the Hoffman got the rebound, Vinny was able to hustle over in order to let that ball go off. Hoffman and Greenwood or Beech Grove's got it.
Beech Grove, the Hornets look to work it in. They pass it into Hess. Hess passes back out to Pick. Minute 23 left on the clock. Drive. Ooh, right into a brick wall and stolen away by Greenwood. Greenwood in the corner, and they're going to call a timeout. Timeout will be taken. We'll see if it's a full or a 30. Either way, we're going to keep it here. We've got a lot to talk about, Bill. A lot to talk about. First, I'm going to mention again, coming up for you here on the IndianaSRN.org Family Networks is the City Alliance Girls Tournament on Thursday and Friday, January 10th and January 11th. The 2 semifinals on Thursday the 10th, and then the championship Friday night the 11th. And then, of course, the Boys City Alliance Tournament Saturday, January 19th, the 2 semifinals, and then the finals on Monday on January 21st. Bill, 52-45, 7-point game still, but this clock is really not on the Beech Grove side.
No, it is not. So, and when they came out of that last time out again, they didn't execute what Coach Renfro wanted. They didn't come away with any points on that. Now you got to pressure this inbound pass. Use that trap that you used in that first half. Create a turnover.
1 minute.
Nobody's
trying to get it in, and they do.
Nobody was pressuring the inbound pass.
Yep. And they able to work it in easily into the corner. Pass back out, and they're taking precious time away from the clock. Price hangs in the air. That's going to be a jump
ball. Possession arrow to Beech Grove.
To Beech Grove. And Bill, now's the time when you're down by 7 with only a minute left. You got to think either a quick 2 or the first available open shot.
You got to find, you got to go quickly and whatever's available.
I like the touch, and Copeland
he got it.
3. A little bit of magic coming here, and it's down to a 4-point game. And losing it out of bounds. That is a turnover right back to the Hornets. Losing it, a little bit of butterfingers. Devin Lester back to the Hornets.
Yeah, the big 3-pointer there, and we got a timeout by Greenwood. That's the full timeout, I believe.
Step aside with him as well, Bill. 52-48. Beech Grove ball, only down by 4. Don't go anywhere.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Brent Young and Bill Ludlow for the final 45 seconds in this thrilling affair between two teams that know each other very, very well. Last year, it came down to a last-second shot on December 19th, 2017. On December 18th, 2018, what are we going to get, Bill?
We're going to probably get a last-second shot. We told them earlier, whoever's got the ball last.
And it is a lay-in, 52-50. Allison underneath the basket. Great feed by Beech Grove. Now across the timeline. Oh, close to a foul. No foul. And Beech Grove, high pressure. Dumped down low. Met there with the basket. Shot is up and in. Gavin Dowling using his strength and ability. And the ball will be worked in. Pick has it. Down to 14 seconds left. They've got to go quickly. Pick will dump it out. Copenhagen, 3 ball is short. Rebounded by Olemican. And now it's off to Bryce Hoffman. There will not be a final buzzer beater. There will be maybe dancing in the streets of Greenwood after this one.
Yeah, Greenwood looks like they're going to pick up their second victory of the year. As Eccles, and looks like Hess is hobbling again. I wonder if that's that ankle again, Brent.
Yep, far side of the court where the camera's not at right now. Hess was limping off the court. They are taking a look at his ankle, but it is the junior Bryce Hoffman, a chance to ice this game. Free throw is good. 5-point lead. 55-50. Second free throw is good as well. It's a 6-point lead for the host, Greenwood Woodsman. Now left side, a deep three. Griffin Wade almost banked it in. And the putback is after the buzzer. And the Greenwood Woodmen come in and they hold serve on their own home court. A big time victory, taking down the Beech Grove Hornets 56-50. A thrilling game and a very strong fourth quarter propels the Greenwood Woodmen to 2-6 on the season, dropping the Beech Grove Hornets to 4-2. We're going to step aside, Billy. Oh, no, Billy, actually, I just got word we are going to talk about this beautiful basketball game.
All right, let's do it, man.
Coming into this one, Beech Grove had a whale of emotions, a whale of difficulties, adversity, struggles. Of course, we talked about it, and now the adversity continues for a little bit longer. A tough loss, but a chance to bounce back very soon.
Yeah, you know, they got to, well, let's see, they don't play, Beech Grove doesn't play again until the 28th against New Palestine, and that's in a tournament for the Greenwood Woodmen. They will go the 27th of December, right after Santa Claus Day.
Yes, sir.
Christmas. And they will be at Center Grove. So, you know, the Woodmen pick up win number 2 this year. And, you know, they outscored Beech Grove in that quarter. I think it was like 20 to maybe 19.
Yeah, very difficult finish to that game and a very big win for Greenwood. And second-year head coach Joe Bradburn, he needed a little bit of a program moving in the right direction win, and this could be just that. A Beech Grove team that, of course, coming in amidst a lot of emotion, has a very, very big win for the Woodmen.
Yeah, you know, and I just can't, you know, fathom that, or that just the way the passes were for Beech Grove. They weren't the crispest of passes tonight, and it just it kind of like the Park Tudor game.
Right.
It came down to free throws, and that's what Greenwood did. They hit their free throws.
Yep.
And again, Beech Grove couldn't find an answer. Well, let's hope they clean things up.
Yes.
And after Christmas, get back at it.
A lot of hustle plays as well. Kind of propelled Greenwood. A lot of second chance points, a lot of offensive rebounds.
Right.
A lot of drawing of fouls and knocking down free throws. And, we do want to mention this is the Aspen Creek Grill postgame show made from scratch, comfort, fresh food. Aspen Creek Grill, 317-559-3300. And, Bill, let's quickly hand out a couple of awards. The sixth man brought to you by Shin Technology. Technology is about humans, not about machines. 317-545-3650. Who do you have for the sixth man of the game?
So it could go to either team.
Let's stick with Beech Grove.
We'll stick with Beech Grove. All right, let's go with the man that came in, the guy that likes to hit the three-pointers, Josh Copenhaver.
I like that. Copenhaver came in, he knocked in a couple, especially one that brought them back within 4, a very big shot. But, of course, it's time to bring up the Auto Express Impact Player of the Game. Who do you have?
Juwan Allison.
The budding junior, looking spectacular in this one. What did he finish with, Bill?
He ended up with, there's 12, 14, 16, 17, 18 points tonight.
18 points for
and
Juwan
he had
Allison.
12 of them in that first half.
18 points, but 6 too short. Any closing remarks before we close this one out, Bill?
You got to work on your passes. Work on that in the practices leading up to that December 28th game. Not the way Beech Grove wanted to come out tonight. The emotions were high. Maybe that's part of it.
Yeah.
The emotions were too high.
Right.
Let's bring them down just a tad. Coach English, he's watching.
Yes.
He's like, come on, fellas. Let's get back on the winning track. They will December 28th.
They definitely will. And then a special thank you to everyone involved with tonight's broadcast. The Wizard, Alex Stevens, everyone, the coach, but especially a big thank you to Matt English and the Matt English family. Remember, IndianaSRN.org, you hit the donate button, all proceeds will go to the Matt English family. But for my broadcast partner and good friend, a special thank you to the entire Beech Grove community. They have done a wonderful job through everything. And Rob Irvin, of course, a special thank you as well, the AD here at Greenwood High School, opening the doors and giving us a great time during our visit. A sad final to this one for the Beech Grove faithful, but still a lot of season left and a lot of basketball here on Indiana Sports Radio Network coming up. But one last time, 56-50. The Greenwood Woodmen will serve on their own home court and take down the Beech Grove Hornets in tonight's basketball game. For my broadcast partner, good friend Bill Ludlow, I am Brent Young. Thank you very much and have a fantastic night.